Hey guys, Mike Armstrong from Sports Stop in New Hampshire, back to bring you another stringing tutorial. Today I'm actually going to use a STX Revolver and show you guys how to string a low pocket on it. The Revolver is one of my favorite intermediate heads. It's got a nice pinch on it, good sidewall stringing holes, not crazy but good enough, and it ranges from $50 to $60 unstrung. So it's a great beginner head and a great intermediate head for you to use once you're getting into the sport. So I'm going to show you a low pocket sidewall pattern, and low pockets are great for attackmen who like to cradle one-handed. You're going to get the most ball control on one-handed cradles with low pockets. So it's a great way to go when you're a attackman. So got my sidewall string, got the top already strung. If you're looking for a tutorial on a top stringing, just go back into my videos. I got one in there. But first what we're going to do is I started the top string on the second hole. So the sidewall we're going to start on the third. So go ahead and tie your knot. And I'm going to adjust the camera so you guys can see this. Alright. That doesn't work. Make sure the knot's big enough so it doesn't do that. Slide through the hole. Alright, so first step is we're going to tie an interlock onto the second hole. And for the first one, I generally use a special interlock. And what that is you're going to want to go through the mesh first. Okay. Then through the sidewall hole. Back up through the mesh piece again. And then through the loop you create. It's going to look something like that. Alright, so through the mesh, then through the sidewall, back up through the mesh again, and then through that loop you create. Just like that. Alright. I'm going to pull it down tight. I'm just going to lock it into the hole right there. And what the special interlock does is it keeps it from sliding a little bit more than a regular interlock. So that way when you're doing your second hole you're not losing all that tension. So for your next one you're going to go an interlock on the next hole. Alright. So just go right through the sidewall hole and up through the mesh and then through the loop that you create right there. Pull that nice and tight. Alright. So you get your first two right there, and the rest all we're going to do is singles down the entire hole, every single hole. Alright, and then finish on the bottom. Real basic. So you just go right through your sidewall hole or your mesh, through the sidewall and up inside itself right there. Okay. And same thing, through the mesh, sidewall hole, pull it tight. Mesh. All the way down every single hole just with one piece of mesh. Very basic pattern. And then finish it off by going through the outside of the mesh or the back and then through the inside and tie your knot. I usually do a double knot with these holes, so you just tie a basic square knot like that and then go around it underneath like this and tie another one, and it just creates a nice thick knot like that. Alright, so now we'll do the other side.
and we'll just go over it again so you don't have to rewind. Just watch it straight through, get two sides. And you're just doing the same thing. So we'll do an SI first, special interlock. Go through the mesh first, through the outside of the sidewall hole. And then, if you can see here, you see how the string goes through the mesh, just like that. You just go up through the mesh and underneath that string there. Just like that, right there. And that's going to give you that lock. And pull it down tight. And just another basic interlock out through the outside of the plastic, and through the front of the mesh, and then through the loop. And then singles rest of the way. Nice and basic. Outside and through itself. Now on this side, this is where I generally try to start pushing out the pocket a little bit. It just stretches out those outside diamonds. Alright. All the way down. And finish it off. Alright, we're going to get our bottom string. I used the two outside holes on this. Just tie your knot. And use the same row that you ended with. So right here, and you skip 2 diamonds in, go up through the front, skip a diamond, go down, and then back up the next diamond, skip a diamond, and go down, and then you tie it off on the end. Most important part to stringing, stretching it out. Just want to put your weight into it, stretch out the pocket, stretch out the top. And you want to pull those sidewall knots nice and tight. And then there you have it. Nice little low pocket. Alright, this is going to give you ultimate control when you're cradling one-handed. Alright, ball's going to be sitting down here. And you got a nice little channel in there for your release for feeding. Alright. So, this has been Mike Armstrong of Sports Stop in New Hampshire with another tutorial. And thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Alright, thank you guys.